That's got bit. Yep. Yeah.
That thing is, look how short that thing is.
Look at that tail. Alright guys, we are out here on one of our local lakes, Melton Hill. We're actually pre-fishing for a tournament, but I wanted to take a second out of this day and talk to you guys about a reel. As you all know, I work with RUNCL, and this is one of their newest reels that they sent me. This is the RUNCL Heroism. Right now they're running some stuff on their website. If you go to runcl.com, you can become a member and save like 20%. But anyways, let's talk about the reel. 7:3 gear ratio, super smooth reel. I've been throwing it a lot. I've had this reel for probably maybe 2 months. Been using it a lot. Right now I've got 30-pound braid on it. I've been throwing a frog. A lot of times I use this as like my flipping setup. I'll throw around like a rage bug or a crack and crawl, or you know, a bandito bug or something like that, and do a lot of flipping and stuff. But yeah, let's talk about this reel though. Super smooth. It's got a really wide handle. Let's compare it to a different reel. If you look at that Cast King reel and then look at this RUNCL reel, I mean, look at that difference. I mean, that handle almost fits inside that reel. So just a little bit wider handle, which will help you crank those fish in, especially, you know, when you're throwing a frog. That 7:3 gear ratio will definitely help that, and that little bit bigger handle will help you crank those fish in. It's got like EVA foam padded grips. I believe it's got like 17.6 pounds of drag. And one really cool thing about this reel that I like about it is, if you can, let me see if I can get close. You know, for instance, like Matt was just talking a minute ago, he caught one on one of his lose reels, and you know, obviously a lot of you guys that fish, when you catch, you know, a pretty good fish, or he gets you in that grass and you're sitting there, you're reeling that fish in and that drag's just a little loose, you're sitting there cranking on that thing, but you can't hear that drag. That reel's just spinning really, you know, kind of freely because the drag's loose. Well, one cool thing about this, obviously it clicks, but your drag also clicks. So, you know, when you got a fish and that drag is, you know, that reel set, you can actually...
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's something that I really like about this reel. It's got the clicking, so, you know, kind of like a spinning reel. You know, that way it kind of lets you know, tighten that drag up and stuff.
It lets you know when you got a monster on there.
This reel is, I believe, $54.99 on their website. You can also pick them up from Amazon, but if you go to the website, I've got a code BASSANDBEER10, and that'll save you 10%. I think it brings this reel down to like 45, 46 bucks, so that'll save you a few dollars. But like I said, guys, I've been throwing this thing probably about 2 months. Super smooth. You can bomb these casts. And like I said, guys, this you know, this is your budget-friendly reel. This is to guys looking for bait casters, you know, that they're going out on their kayaks and you're not afraid to lose it. You spent 50 bucks on it, or you're just getting into bait casting and you want to try out a reel. This is a really good reel to pick up for that. Like I said, very budget friendly. Obviously there's reels out there for 3 or 4, 5, 6, 700 bucks. You know, this is something you can buy 5 or 6 of them, or if you lose it, you can just replace it really quick. $54.99. Use BASSANDBEER10, it'll save you a few dollars. So, super smooth retrieve, comfortable grip, fits in your palm nicely. So, you know, really comfortable. That's one thing I look for, is a comfortable reel that fits in my hand. I've got that spool really loose when I cast also. I like to keep that thing loose. And like I said, I'm throwing this 30-pound braid with this frog so I can really bomb this thing across some of these grass flats out here on this lake. Can't even hear it, you know, especially for a little, you know, $50 reel. And like I said, 7-3-1, you set that hook on them things. Like I said, today I'm throwing 30-pound braid. Typically I'd be throwing 50. I've got it set up on a 13 fishing, 7'3" medium heavy, fast action. And like I said, typically I'd have on 50-pound braid, and you can bomb this thing out there, pop that frog. And when one takes that frog under, I mean, you can actually absolutely crank that thing down, set that hook, and get that thing in fast, skip it across that grass, you know, reel that fish in. So, one other thing that I like about the reel, guys, is the spool tension knob also clicks. So that's something that, you know, when you're adjusting that, you know, typically whenever you're throwing, you want to adjust that spool tension knob to, you know, see how fast you adjust that thing, the heavier the weight is. And like I said, this thing has some clicks on it, so that's pretty cool. So, all right, guys, so remember, head over to RUNCL.com, check it out. If you sign up and become a member, you'll save 20% on a lot of your purchases. Also, if you decide to buy this reel or any other reels, use BassBeer10, save 10% off. It also lets RUNCL know that, you know, that code's working and that some of you guys are buying some of these reels. I know a lot of you guys throw high dollar stuff, but, you know, this video is for the guys that are looking for more affordable reels, you know, with also quality along with that. So yeah, appreciate you guys checking it out. Like I said, be sure to head over there, and thank you to RUNCL as well. So